Konnichiwa Nakama, I'm your host, Locum23. You're joining me for Choices of Stories You Play, Rules of Engagement, Chapter 6, Labor of Love. Now playing as Katie, you're getting ready to go for a swim, when the door bursts open. Whoa! You drop the swimsuit you were holding as your two sisters come rushing in. No, I just had to... Hey, Katie. You have a key to my room? Don't worry about it. Sisters share everything. Not everything. Since it's time for a bridal shower, since Alex is away, we thought it'd be a perfect time for a girls-only party. I thought only babies had showers. But I won't say no to a good party. You're throwing me a bridal shower? It'd be fun to mess with them a little. I didn't think you'd throw me a party because you're mad that I'm the first to get married. Carmen was gonna wrangle this responsibility from you. You know I'm gonna ditch the wedding and elope. Oh my god! You gotta be kidding! You have to tell us these things! I'm just playing with you. It would break Carmen's heart after all the preparation so far. Just pats her beating heart. You really had me going there for a second. I taught you so much. I'm so proud. Anyway, I can't wait to show you two the venue I booked. Is it have swimsuit and whatnot included? Because why are you almost naked? I planned a day all by myself. Yeah, we made a deal that she'd plan the bridal shower and I'd handle the bachelorette party. You know, playing to our strengths. Oh wait, you did remember to order alcohol, right, Nicole? Oh, that's important. I thought we could all enjoy some lovely 100% organic fruit juice. What? Got you. Of course I remembered alcohol. I think of everything. I'm insulted, Jess. Grapefruit mimosas, topped with raspberries and mint leaves, will be waiting for us upon arrival. Awesome! Sorry I doubted you. Sorry you're gullible. Thanks for planning this, Nicole. You're welcome, Katie. Oh, speaking of everything, I found the perfect dress in the boutique. They said they can charge it to your room if you want to keep it. She holds up two hangers, showing off a sky blue top with a delicate lace and an intricate floral designs, as well as a pearl white tulle skirt. Oh, thanks. I'll try this on. Notice the hesitation. Holy mother of God! That is gorgeous and sexy at the same time. Tale of Tulle. Look gorgeous for yours Tulle in this really playful skirt. I'm not gonna lie, it's not bad. Next is... I thought you said it was a two! I thought you said there was two outfits! God damn it! Okay, well, we'll go with this one. Current outfit. I think I'll pass, but thanks for picking it out for me, Nicole. Oh, no problem. It's okay. Just wanted to give you some options. Hey, would you like to change your mind? I would love to go with the outfits, but it wouldn't matter. I'm ready. Let's go! The venue isn't far from the port. You're just gonna walk around in that as we have cupcakes and cookies and... Oh, God. Nicole leads you through a cafe and onto the patio. Ta-da! Isn't it wonderful? Take a look. That is awesome. Feel free to screenshot. And happily ever after. We rent out the entire patio for the dessert bar, so it's ours all day. I don't know. Let me know, because most women watch my content, surprisingly. Let me know, as a woman, would you really sit around in your underwear or bikini and sit there and eating cupcakes, cookies, and tons of desserts? Wouldn't you be sitting there going, God, this wonderful body of mine is going to be consumed by fat? I know we had a pretty big engagement party, so this time, Jess and I wanted to throw something a little more intimate. Something just for us. Clearly, by you being in underwear, Nicole, everything looks delicious. You guys really are the best. Yay! I spent a whole week planning on how to perfectly execute the mint green and peach pink color scheme. Jess laughs and rolls her eyes. Okay, that's pretty, but we are here to dig into these desserts or what? Alright. So help yourselves. We have cake pops, macaroon, the patio door slams, and your cousin descends down the steps. First, you forget to invite me to the engagement party, and now the bridal shower. Tisk, tisk. Violet, how did you know where to find us? Please, you and Jess were shouting across the ship deck. You practically invited the whole cruise. I'm surprised the other guests didn't show up here for the complimentary desserts. Violet turns her eyes on you. And here's the celebrant of the hour. You wouldn't know it by looking at her. Because who gives a shit? What, should I wear a bikini to impress you? Why do you care? Get the fuck out. It's not your party. Your cousin wasn't impressed by your outfit like I care. Like I care. What are you doing here, Violet? Why so suspicious? I didn't come here to ruin your little bake sale. Violet glances at the pastries. That icing's looking a bit stale, though. But, you know, points for mediocre effort. You should leave. Now. I call a group huddle. Really? In the middle of all this? As we're all about to beat her ass? Really, Nicole? Violet rolls her eyes. Typical. Do what you need to do. You, Nicole, and Jess group together, lowering your voices. Katie, I know you've been nice to Violet lately. I think we should really keep it up. Why? She went out of her way to try and ruin my Barcelona tour. Who knows what she wants now? She's probably here to mess with us and ruin Katie's day. We don't know that for sure. She's still part of the family, and she's gone through a lot. People go through hard stuff all the time, but that doesn't make them vindictive, toxic pains in the... Ahem. You and your sister separate from your huddle. Violet, of course you're welcome here. Did you get lost looking for your friends, which you have none, so get the f*** out of our place. Of course you're welcome here. Help yourself to some food. Don't mind if I do. Excuse me while I take a sip of my serious chocolate milk. And just, it needs to fight the depression in Violet. Seriously, chocolate. Violet grabs a cake pop from the table with a flourish. So, anyone want a drink? Hard pass. I don't drink girly amateur drinks topped with fruit garnish. Suit yourself. You grab one of the glasses beneath the sparkly, bubbly bar sign. Cheers. Woo! Thanks, guys. For a moment, you all eat different desserts in awkward silence. Are we... Really, this is the awkward silence, huh? They don't call me the life of the party for nothing. Oh, God. So, really nice weather today. Yeah, it's, like, super warm. I can't take this. I've lost all focus. Oh, man. Just like yesterday and the day before in this warm Mediterranean climate. How stimulating, really. Wonderful party. Props all around. You make it awkward! You are the one that makes it awkward! Nicole clears her throat and claps her hands. Okay, guys. Let's start on some bridal shower games. First game is called Kiss the Groom. Is William going to come out? Really? Nicole reaches into her bag for a few supplies and tapes a life-size headshot photo of your fiancé on the other side of the patio. You look at the image. Not bad. Look at your lifelong partner, okay? He looks dashing as usual. Who can resist those sweet doe eyes? I can think of at least one person. Yes, yourself. Again, why are you here? It's me, by the way, if you didn't guess that. Nope, no shit. I thought your aunt was gonna, or your mother. I thought our aunt was gonna join us, but your mother, you know. Right, so, the objective of the game is to walk over to the photo and deliver a giant smooch on your fiancé's lips, while blindfolded. Remember, first you'll have to step left, and then you'll have to step right. You mean, walk normal. So, technically I could do right and then left, but I guess it doesn't really matter, but okay. Nicole hands blindfold over to Jess. Here we go, sis. Alright, left then right. Jess ties the cloth over your eyes. Leap to your right, step to your left. Hesitantly, you go to your left. Good job, Katie. Yay. Now I should go right. Diagonal! Up, down, left, right, A, B. Cheat unlocked. You step to the right, getting closer to the portrait. Almost there. Finally, you put your hands up in front of you and feel your fiancé's photo. Kiss the groom. You plant a kiss on his lips. Soulmates. You rip off your blindfold. Woo! You won the first game. Wow. Nice work. The next game is called Etiquette 911. All of us can play this one. I'm going to read out different emergency situations that can happen at a wedding. Jess, Violent, and I are going to write our advice to solve the problem on a piece of paper, then put it in a hat. Katie draws from the hat and has to guess which one of us it's from. Don't forget the best part. Every time you get it wrong, you have to drink, Katie. Oh, this should be good. No pressure, though, since we also have sparkling water and mimosas. Okay, first question. The ring is lost. What do we do? Your sisters and Violet write their responses, then put them into a hat. You draw on one of the pieces of paper and read the answer out loud. Maybe Alex's lizard ate the ring? We should check the tracking device. I'm going to go with Jess. Wrong! A ring is just a symbol. A very expensive one. So, who cares if it gets lost? That just means the ceremony will be shorter. Time for the reception party. Woo! I was the one who wrote that, Katie. It only makes sense. GPS is a very powerful tool. Yes, but I thought that a lizard eating a ring. Anyway. Maybe there's still time to actually do this before the wedding. Sorry, you guessed wrong. Time to drink. Take a swig of the mimosa. You guys are missing out. It's really refreshing, I promise. Uh-huh. Okay, next question. A guest accidentally knocked over the wedding cake right before the cake cutting. What do we do? They write out the responses and you select a paper from the hat. Go back in time and invite less lame guests. Okay, I'm gonna go with Jess on that one. What? Go back into... What? 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 That had to have been Violet then. Sorry, dude. I'm stumped. I didn't even write anything. If there's no dessert at your wedding, you're done for. But at least we'd still have the booze. It was me, Katie. People were flawed and shouldn't be invited at all. In fact, I should have written, take this as a sign that your marriage will fail. Speaking of failing, looks like someone has to take the sip of shame now. I hate to admit it, but she's right. It's drink o'clock, Katie. Okay. Drink the mimosa. Let's see how you did. You didn't win both rounds. But you're richer in mimosas, which is a real victory in my opinion. You lost the second game. Technically, did you? Did you, though? Thanks, Jess. Okay, on to the next round. The last game is called Memory Lane. Jess, Violet, and I will take turns describing memories. All of these memories really happened, but Katie has to make sure the memory matches the speaker. I know some of these events were a long time ago, so if you're having trouble, just think of what best fits our personalities. I tried that! I would have thought Go Back in Time was Jess, and I would have thought Get the Lizard was Jess too. Okay, I'm ready. Great, I'll go first. These are both from our childhood. One of my favorite memories when we would catch fireflies in Nana's backyard and hang out in the treehouse. My second memory is when we prank called Alex's crush. Which memory did you do with me, Katie? Played with fireflies and hung out in the treehouse? I knew I couldn't fool you. I watched the prank call happen, but I didn't talk. I felt too bad to prank him like that. That treehouse was the best hiding spot. I kept a telescope in there. How could I forget? I miss those days. Wait, I remember watching the prank call happen too. Only Katie and Violet talked, right? Yeah. Alex wrote a love letter for Cindy Sanford, talking about how much he loved her. Please, it wasn't just a letter. He wrote song lyrics for her too. Alex stupidly threw the letter and the lyrics into the trash for anyone to find. It sounds sweet. More like embarrassingly mushy, considering they'd only talked once. So? And when he asked to borrow her eraser in class... What'd you say during the prank call again? We called up Cindy saying she must have lost the letter and lyrics and asked if she wanted them back. So evil. I love it. Violet, didn't you film a video of Alex singing the lyrics once? Maybe. Oh yeah, we gotta rewatch this. Alex was so mad. How did the lyrics go again? Your face is like a sunflower. Your face is like a sunflower. You have such power over me. I am trapped in your ray of light. It was such a delight. That's the one. Aw, Alex. This really rings a terribly embarrassing bell. We should recite this to Elena. Violet's eyes twinkle playfully. Don't go giving me ideas now. As though becoming aware of the smile that has crept onto her face, Violet clears her throat and expression instantly. Okay, guys, my turn. My memory with Katie is when we snuck out of the house late at night to see Neil deGrasse Tyson. That would be Nicole. The second memory is when we rode the roller coaster on the Brighton Palace Pier. Rode a roller coaster. Obviously... Neil deGrasse Tyson, no! Yes! I need to screenshot that and send that to him, by the way. Yeah, sneaking out to see Neil deGrasse Tyson, speaking at the planetarium, was with me when you visited from college. I adore Neil so much. I'm so taking a photo of that and sending that to him. He's gonna be like, so what game is this? You're on a first name basis with Neil now? Someday soon, Katie. Soon. I wish I was. I honestly wish I was. I just find his ass so entertaining. What happened at the pier? Oh, yeah. I was there for that too, and so was Nana. Just a few years ago, we were visiting some of Dad's relatives in the UK. The roller coaster was wild. When we got off the ride, Jess's hair was standing straight up. Almost like a mohawk. You, Jess, and Nicole start to clutch stitches in your sides. Right. This was back when Jess had bright pink in her hair. I almost forgot. Nana helped me dye it. Sorry, Jess, but your hair looked like a pink porcupine. No. A sand anemone. A pineapple. Just rolls around on the floor. You guys are so mean. I prefer to call it a pink pufferfish. All three of you burst into laughter. Yeah, Violet, see, these are memories you're missing out on. You know, family. Yeah, it sounds amusing. The part that managed to be articulated, anyway. You and your sisters wiped tears from your eyes. Ah, good times. I'm so glad Nana was able to make it for the trip. Yeah, it was like everyone was together. Anyway, Katie, so far you seem to have 2 for 2 points, so you're on fire. You recalled your sister's memories. I know you guys too well. We've really done a lot together, haven't we? Sisters forever. You hug your sisters close. Then you realize Violet is standing apart, glaring at the floor. Isn't this cute? The family all together again. You may have forgotten, but once upon a time I was family to you too. I know, we used to, right? We used to do this. We used to do that. We used to be close. And then you turned into a crone. Well, you may all be happy now, celebrating with your fancy mimosas and desserts, but you're not going to be happy when Katie's marriage falls apart and all of you fail your tasks. I don't understand you, Violet. You're the one who crashed this party, but you don't even seem to like us. You're sure as hell not my favorite person, but you don't see me trying to sabotage your entire future. I don't know what your problem is. Yeah, you really don't know, do you? Guys, why don't we play another game in the party, drink more, play another game. I don't think so. I wasn't quite finished with this one. Let's keep playing Memory Lane, except we're switching up the rules. I'm going to pick memories Katie wasn't necessarily around for, and you can tell me if they're true or not. I mean, that's not usually how we play. First memory. My mother was so mad and hurt when Nana was chosen to have custody of you guys, rather than her, even though Nana's health wasn't even the best. Your side of the family was always the favorite. My mother gave away everything Nana or your mom had ever given us, and had a huge bonfire in our backyard. Anything I didn't want to be destroyed, she sold in a garage sale. Violet, this isn't how the game... It's okay, Jess. Keep going, Violet. Memory number 2. After everything, my mother wouldn't let me stay in contact with you guys. Once, I really wanted to see you all, and I bought a bus ticket to go and visit you. I made it all the way to the station when my mom found out about it somehow. She was already waiting for me in her car. She grounded me for months and took away all my phone privileges and email access. So, which one is true, Katie? The bonfire in the garage sale. I'm assuming. I'm going to assume. Okay, if that's your final answer, both of them are true. Damn. Nah, it makes me stop for a minute because I have had a really screwed up childhood, and the difference is I haven't ended up like Violet. I've ended up on the complete other side of that, where you can end up really screwed up, or you can end up better than you were supposed to. And a lot of people that I tell my story to, they ask how I'm even still alive. Anyway, if you want to know more about me, feel free to check out the Replica series. It's where I kind of go in deep details about myself, but... Excuse me. Okay. Now I'll try not to be a bummer. After the custody battle, it felt like our family was being wrenched apart. Everything was different. Nana was our only common ground, and she was taken away from me. I was stuck with my mother, while all of you not only had Nana, but you had each other every single day. I wanted you guys to be like my siblings. I wanted to be closer to you guys. But none of you even tried to get in touch. Not once. I was stuck. All alone. Violet, wait. I tried to reach out to you. I sent you so many emails and letters. I wondered why we never heard anything from you, and I even sent you a postcard from our trip to Niagara Falls. Nana said she had invited you and Aunt Mallory to go on that trip. Did Aunt Mallory tell you? Didn't you get my messages? When I didn't hear a reply, I just thought you were rejecting us and didn't want anything to do with us anymore. Oh, Violet, I bet your mother hid all that from you. Why should I believe you after all of these years? Because look at how much your mother's lied to you so far. Violet, I'm so sorry I had no idea. You should have tried harder to contact us. I mean, I want you to stop for a minute. She even went and ran away from home, bought a ticket, and tried to meet with you guys, so she tried as hard as she could. So, yeah. I had no idea what Aunt Mallory was trying to do to separate us. But we should have realized something was wrong. We should have done something. Yeah, I didn't know her grudge was that bad. We were so oblivious. I'm so sorry too, Violet. It was a long time ago, besides. It's too late now. No, it's not. No, it's not. Nicole glances around at all of you. Well, it's pretty late. I guess we should head back to the ship now. After a moment, Nicole starts to pull down the banners and ribbons. The leftover desserts sit on the table, untouched. Violet helps you and your sisters clean up the decorations and pack up the food. You walk over to the exit and take down the garlands. Violet passes you, then lingers at the doorframe. She lowers her voice so only you can hear. Hey, Katie. Yes? You should watch out for my mother. She found a loophole in the contract that says if we lose, she gets the entire inheritance. She's scheming against all of us. Wait. Oh, that's right, I remember this. It was a couple chapters ago. Yeah, if any of them lose, she gets it all. She gets so if Alex fails, she gets his part. Plus she's getting Violet's inheritance. I don't know what Violet's inheritance is. I don't know. I don't know what her task is. I really wish we'd find out somehow. Even me. Keep your eyes open. You earn some of Violet's trust. Violet? Violet sweeps to the door and leaves. Only you and your sisters remain. Jess downs the rest of her drink. Well, that was really something. Someone hand me another mimosa? Nicole passes her one. All yours. We've got plenty where those came from. I'm sorry, Katie. I know your bridal shower probably didn't go how you wanted it to. How about we do mani-pedis back on the ship? I've got a ton of ice cream sandwiches we can eat too. I didn't bring them to the party, but I thought we'd need them on a rainy day. That might be now. Only if we do both activities at the same time. Dessert and nail polish? I can juggle those tasks like no other. Despite yourself, a smile spreads across your face. You completed your bridal shower. Sounds perfect. Let's go. You and your sisters finish cleaning up and walk back to the ship, arm in arm. Now playing as Alex. You speed down the highway in the backseat of the Sanchez family sedan. Sookie yells in pain beside you as her contractions intensify. This hurts like a mother... Excuse you. In the front seat, Elena and her mother bicker. Mom, Merge left here. I know how to get to the hospital, Mija. Will both of you stop arguing? Just relax, Sookie. We'll be at the hospital soon. Did you just tell a woman in labor to relax? Okay, how did I end up with the job of comforting Sookie again? You're not exactly my first choice either, Alex. Do you have any idea how... Ah! Sookie flinches in pain. Sookie, just focus on me, the pain, your breathing. In and out. In and out. Sookie mimics your slow, controlled breaths. Slowing, gaining composure. Slowly gaining composure. You're doing great. Okay, I can do this. Ah! Sookie grabs your arm and digs her nails into your skin, squeezing like a vice-like grip. Oh! Alex, here's the hospital bag we packed. What she needs is in there. What exactly does she need? Morphine? You reach into the bag. A stress ball, a diaper, ice chips, a stress ball. You pry Sookie's hand from your arm and press the squishy foam ball into her palm. Thanks. This makes more sense than whatever else is in that bag. Well, no shit. My arm thanks you as well. Soon, the car zooms up to the curb outside the hospital emergency department. Ah, there was no diamond wall to prevent. You help Sookie out of the car and into the hospital. I'll get her checked in. Elena rushes to the counter with her mother. Alex, help Sookie to the delivery ward. You assist Sookie into the wheelchair and push her down the hall. But as you round the corner, a nurse stops you, saying only family is allowed past this point. Alex, I don't want to go in there alone. Tell them who you are. I'm her sister, boyfriend. I'm her brother, the one keeping this pregnant woman calm. Her brother. My brother? I care about this family enough to be a part of it. Nurse casts a suspicious glance at you and Sookie. It's true, he's my brother. The nurse nods and leads you both into the living room. By the time Elena and Brenda arrive, you have helped Sookie settle into her hospital bed. Thank you, Alex. We'll take it from here. As you turn to leave, Sookie grabs your hand. Alex, wait. I'm not good at this, but... Sookie looks up at you, measuring her words between labor breaths. Thanks for everything today. You helped Sookie on a delivery day. Of course. My sister's lucky to have a guy like you. It means a lot to hear you say that. Elena squeezes your arm. We've got this, Alex. Why don't you join the rest of the family in the waiting room? Sure thing. But I'm her brother! Later in the delivery room door opens and Elena with her mother emerge. How is Sookie doing? She's doing well, but she's got a ways to go. How are you holding up in the waiting room with the family? I know they can be a handful. Oh, it's been great. 4 different aunties have grilled me about religion, and your nieces and nephews are teaching me fidget spinner tricks. Although they did just discover the candy bars in the vending machines, so the sugar rush that may become an issue. Oh no. I'm sure everyone's tired and hungry. Mija, why don't you and Alex go pick up some food for the family? After all, you are like family now too, Alex. And what's more important than mother's blessing? You pressed Elena's relatives. Oh, thank you, Miss Sanchez. Please, call me Brenda. Brenda takes cash from her purse and folds it into Elena's palm. I guess we could go down to the hospital cafeteria and pick up something. The cafeteria? No, it's such a nice day out, and the downtown area is only 3 blocks away. You should go to Antonio's. Antonio's? It's my favorite sit-down restaurant. I haven't been there in ages. You should take the stroll downtown. It's a nice day. The trees and flowers are in bloom. It will be very romantic. Mom, not exactly subtle. Well, you two barely have gotten a minute alone. Don't pretend like you don't like the idea. I guess it would be nice, and we can bring back some good food for the others. What do you think, Alex? She literally put the money in her hand! What are you doing? What? No! I've gone through enough shit this chapter. So it'll be 17 diamonds. Not bad. Take a stroll to Elena's favorite restaurant or get food from the cafeteria. That's right, everyone. There is diamond editions for a reason. Which we're almost through book 2 of Freshman, by the way. It's all diamond editions. We don't want to keep the family waiting too long. That's a good point. Alright, but make sure to take time for yourselves. Relationships take work. Mom! After a short trip down the hall to the hospital cafeteria, you head back to the waiting room with arms full of box salads and plastic wrap sandwiches. You've been quiet for this food run. Everything alright? Sorry, just got lost in thought. My little sister is reaching this huge milestone in life. Makes me worry about what's next for me, you know? I totally understand, but I don't think I'll have anything to worry about. I guess you're right. We have the inheritance to look forward to. Once we have proof that we've been dating, we'll hopefully have the money to secure our company. It's a good thing your Nana didn't give you more to do. Alright. That would be crazy. I can't admit to Elena that Nana asked me to propose. That's all there is to it. Wah, 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 wah. Hours later, you cautiously open the door to Suki's hospital room. Mom? You called for us? Not me, Suki. There's someone she wants you to meet. Elena, Alex. Meet Luis. Looks like Gabriella's baby. Suki motions for her sister to hold the baby. Elena takes him carefully in her arms. Oh my god, Suki! He's beautiful! Hey, little guy. Named after his daddy, who's on his way from the airport now. But before he gets here, I thought Luis should meet his tia Elena. You put an arm around Elena, pulling her close as baby Luis looks up at both of you. Oh, Elena, I've always known you and Alex would make a beautiful family, ever since you told me about your first date. Mom! Wait, what exactly do you mean by our first date? Oh, it was ages ago. Elena emailed me up from work about her handsome boss was going to take her to a wine mixer. Oh, this may be the proof they need! Emails. I don't remember that. Brenda pulls up her email on her phone and hands it to Elena. This is about the corporate mixer we went to soon after we met. I was admittedly pretty excited and must have mistaken the invitation as you asking me on a date. That was back when we both worked at Stedman firm. No wonder I have no record of it. It was sent from my old company email account. And thus your proof is here! You pull Elena aside. Elena, do you realize what this means? This email suggests we've been dating for well over the minimum time frame. Meaning, we get the inheritance, woman! This may be the evidence we need to get your inheritance. Let's make a copy of the email so we have tangible proof. I'll forward this to both our accounts and print out a copy as well, and we should set up a meeting with the niche. Sounds like a plan. You smile, Elena, as Luis coos softly. I just hope that is enough. Yay! Yay, we got proof. Piss off, Aunt Mallory. Do Alex and Elena have sufficient proof to secure his inheritance? Will Mallory throw a wrench in everyone's plans? Keep playing to find out. Notice they didn't say Violet. I so need to blow my nose, but I must digress and wait. So, long story short, I've been doing the Replica app, which please feel free to check this out. It's a way for you guys to get to know me more and learn things that I would not typically get out there. So, feel free to check that out. Like I said, I've had a really screwed up life, kind of like Elena. But I didn't have siblings. It was me. It was me alone against the world. So, yeah. Like I said, people have heard some of my story, and they honestly look at me and go, "We don't know how I don't know how you're honestly even still alive, let alone sane, and not flip the f out." But because of me and because of everything, I do fight every single day with I would say, quite frankly, depression. Most days it's manageable, but there's days, you know, like this past week, it's just been tough. And then I was like, you know what? I'm coming out of it. I'm gonna do a spur of content. I'm gonna keep my mind busy. I'm gonna jump out of the hole. So I did, and so far I've got like 5 diamond editions for freshmen up in like the last 24 hours. And then we did some Fallout content. I've got a few things still stocked up waiting to be done. There's a bunch of other content we gotta hammer out. And I have yet to get a free moment for myself besides this evening while I was waiting on the keys to come back to regenerate. I made some barbecue chicken on the grill. Took a good hour, so I was like, yeah, you know what? Why not? Why not? I'll go have a good meal while I'm waiting and come back at it with a full tum-tum. But I hope you all did enjoy the video. If you did or didn't, let me know in the comment section below. Also, feel free to like and share the video. Growing, we're now over 4,000 subscribers, which is fantastic. I believe we're up to 4,012 already, so that's fantastic. So share our community, get more people out here, show them the incredible content, and let's grow that community. I would love to see, especially because I'm going to be doing a lot more content, especially developing content, more visual novels. Detroit Becomes Human this fall. I'm really hoping, maybe next year around the same time, I could have 10,000 subscribers, maybe more. I'm hoping, I'm praying, because around this year, last year, I had less than 100. So we've come a long way. We've come a long way, so I've definitely gone beyond the quote-unquote doubling your subscribers. Because, you know, I try and give it my all and do content that I enjoy so you guys will enjoy. I don't do what other YouTubers do. I don't do that content where I did it for the views and now I'm not doing it and here's me and I'm a completely different person than you've gotten to know. I want you guys to know me for me and, well, we all grow together, right? So until next time, also if you want to, feel free to follow me on social media, or if you want to support my content, there's a couple links down there in the description. And until next time, stay well, stay awesome, and I'll catch you all in the next video. Whee!